When I'm in my zone, I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm unknown to the world that's full of clones. My originality's focused on principalities broken. I'm loaning my heart and soul to the game that's scared to pay it back. And failure is a motherfucker. The strength to go on and believing in another sucker who don't see the vision in you. So you gotta work harder times two. Gotta make it do what it do. With the limited sources you have, your dream is still a fine motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Yeah. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long. Get burdens out, outweighed. When you see me in my zone.
Oh shit, y'all. Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. It is motherfucking Wednesday. DJ Micah B pulled the most CP time thing I've ever seen. That
boy slid in that mud, didn't
he? That boy said, let me slide in these DMs real quick. But he made it. Of course, y'all know what it is, man. It is hump day for some. It is Gentlemen's Talk Wednesday for the rest of us. I am your host with the most, Mr. GQ, delivering the smoke like Amazon Prime since 1989.
Wow.
That was nice.
I am your boy, DJ Micah B. Social media has spoken. The Cowboys still lost versus the bye week, and I bet on the bye week.
Hey.
Shit.
you? Want me to go? Sure.
Is
Mr. J coming at you? Yeah, I was waiting for Noble to go ahead and say something.
I was gonna let the normal crew go ahead and get
okay. All right. It's Mr. Gent right here coming at you. Hey, stop shrinking to fit in places that you outgrown, brother.
I like that drop of no lead. Appreciate that, Mr. Gent. What's up, y'all's outlaw? And be the captain of your own ship.
Okay. Hey. All right. So as you can see, we have a different member on the panel this wonderful Wednesday. So I'm going to let him introduce himself, and then we're going to get on and popping from there.
So I'm Noble, or Mr. Noble, as some of y'all might have heard some of the words from before. They got all the knowledge dropped for it today, so I'm just happy to be here with you guys.
That's what I'm talking about. So y'all know what it is. So for those who don't know who Mr. Noble is, back in the OG audio days of Gentlemen's Talk, we used to read this thing. We called it Mr. Noble's Words, and to this day I still get Mr. Noble's Words on Mondays. He sends it out in this nice long text message that goes to my phone. And so what we did for a point in time, we were reading those said words over, during the show, and then we kind of turned it into like a miniature segment where we would just read the words, dissect the words, and kind of like we all would do in English class. You read poetry and your teacher's like, okay, what does this mean to you? Type shit like that. But that's what we did, because he does not just call himself noble because we want to bring back the medieval times and things of that nature. There's literally some nobility in this game. So
yes, sir.
So myself and Noble go way back. We go back to high school together. We went to the same high school. We graduated in the same graduating era together. So we ran rumshot. We ran cray all over Robert E. Lee High School. Did a little bit of cross country together. So
third lunch crew.
Yeah, third lunch group. So a lot of them stories I told y'all about the lunchtime shit. He was a part of that same table. So he knows about the Jesus walk stories with Sky. So he's all too familiar with that because he was there when the slushie was thrown. So yeah, good times. All right, so before we get to the absolute fuckery on the show, we have to do that thing that we do. We have to put this little disclaimer up there. So, ladies and gentlemen, this show is not intended for children under the age of 16. There will be adult language and content in this show, so viewer discretion is advised. We say that so YouTube can't sue us, and fuck them kids. All right. Just had to, it'd be like that.
Kids should be in bed by this time.
Yeah. That's what mine doing. So, fellas, how we doing, man? How the last couple days been going? I know it's only been a week, but feels like forever since I get to see you, man. So,
okay, I guess I'll jump right in. Oh, go ahead, Outlaw. Go ahead, Outlaw.
You know how you said "fuck them kids" earlier?
Yeah.
Fuck them kids.
I felt that in my soul.
That's why I'm over here looking like I need a fucking cigarette.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I've been great. I've been doing good.
Brother, all right?
Highly blessed, highly favored.
Hey, I'm living day by day right now. It's a new life I'm trying to live into. You know, trying to grow into my big boy era. So gotta make some changes. So I'm trying to grow into them changes right now.
Yep, we love growth. We love growth.
You know,
As long as it's not your back getting bigger, you can grow as much as you want, brother.
That's never that, brother. Never that. We gotta work on that.
I would
Gotta be
love
alive for these kids.
I would love for the growth of your hairline too, but we know that ain't happening.
Oh yeah, definitely not. I love being bald.
Hey, I feel like ladies low key love a man who gonna rock the ball. Like I feel like you gonna
ask my bald brother that just hopped in here. Ask my bald brother that just popped in.
There's my co-host.
Oh man,
Hey,
CJ.
CJ, my brother, what's up? I've been good though, man. I've been good. I can't even complain. Had a good weekend. It was my girl's birthday weekend, so we just went out and we hit spots.
One time for the birthday. Hey,
Mr. GQ would have been proud of me, boy. We in one weekend we hit Fogo de Chao, we hit Lucille's, and we hit Don Letty's.
Boy, you had one of my kind of weekends. Okay, I see you, dog.
I see you.
All right,
Fogo de Chao, man. You wanted all the meats.
Listen, all the meats,
Wow.
all
Wow.
This is you just said that on live.
Whoa. Pause,
Big
man.
pause.
So for what it's worth, though, I was very disappointed in that damn place.
Which one did you go to?
One.
I was at the one in Baybrook.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I also realized they need.
Yeah, the West Side.
I also realized they need some niggas in the kitchen that know how to season.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
The ribs were good. The barbecue ribs were fantastic though, and the garlic chicken, bacon wrapped garlic chicken was fantastic. All the other stuff we went for, like the actual steaks, no, it wasn't it.
And look, we know this being from the South like we are. There is a science to making a steak, and you can fuck that up. I don't care if you're a propane guy. I don't care if you're a smoker guy. I don't care if you're a charcoal guy. I don't care if you're a cast iron guy. There is a science to making a steak, and you must learn. Just like boxing is the sweet science, there is a sweet science to steak. And once you figure it out, you can't fuck that up no more. But a lot of these commercial places, they fuck it up because they're cooking for masses, and you lose that, like, what we're gonna call it, that individualism that you're catering to, that like, that's why when you go to a steakhouse, there are things you look out for to let you know how good that steakhouse truly is. Like there's tiers. So to this day, still 2024. The best steakhouse I've still ever been to is Coach Don Shula's in Orlando at Disney. Because still, it is the only steakhouse I've walked in where it was low lit. So that was step one. It was low lit. So see, there your ambiance is. First of all, it wasn't bright. It was low lit. I was like, all right, okay, this is different.
Okay, they rolled up past that one.
No, listen, they rolled up to my table with a whole meat cart and let me pick my cut. So I'm like, okay, step two. I'm picking. I'm so I'm shooting. I'm like, all right, I want the cowboy, and the cowboy was every bit of 20 plus ounces. That motherfucker was huge. And then when they brought it to the table, they pulled out the flashlight, and I had to cut into it to make sure it was done the way I wanted it to. I still ain't been to a steakhouse that has met that level of tier just yet.
It's kind of like when you walk up to a Waffle House, and if the cook ain't outside smoking a Newport, you know your shit gonna be fucked up. Like it starts with like the cook and not all Waffle Houses are created equally.
You're right, because there are some places you can go where the Waffle Houses are too nice, and we don't like that.
You want buffoonery, like you want straight.
Yeah,
when you go to a Waffle House.
If my Waffle House don't look grimy, I'm not with it.
Exactly.
It's a dinner in the show. It's a dinner in the show at that point.
I need to see a little bit of character on the floor. Like, you might get a free pay-per-view fight outside type.
I was just about to
say, I need to see somebody tracks on the parking lot floor.
My Waffle House got to come with a nigga moment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's got to come.
That's the best way to put it. That's the best way to put it.
Woman. If you get the big bitch that's a waitress, you're gonna have a good time. She gonna call you baby and sugar and all that. Goddamn double decker elbows and shit. You know you for a good time.
I remember last time I was at a Waffle House, I was actually drunk off my ass, and I got into it with a patron, and the cook, she was just like, you know what? There's a little bit too much alcohol in this conversation. I'm gonna need y'all to calm down. Like, just cool as hell. I'm like, yeah, it's about to be a good time. And that food was hitting.
She done seen some shit.
She said too much alcohol in this conversation.
That's what she told me. She was just like,
wow,
yeah, there's too much.
Oh, yeah. So before we do too far off the rails, I want to bring in we'll call him Gifted now. That's what his name says. Introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you are.
So my name is Gifted. Co-host Moving the Chains. Me and my boy Josh go way back. If I'm allowed to say this, I'm the best spades player in this chat.
There's no way in hell. I'm sorry, brother.
I'm the best sports bettor in this chat, and don't nobody want to see me at Matt. I'll just leave it at that.
Ooh, boy, you came in here spitting fire, dog. We got a certified space play, and we
hold on.
See, so I'm a co-sign the Madden. I'm a co-sign the Madden point. I think to this date, I have only seen him lose 4 Madden games.
That's insane.
Thankfully, one of those was to me our freshman year of college.
There you go.
I haven't beat him since. I ain't beat him since.
Man, I think I beat Mr. GQ once in Madden. I ain't beat him since.
Gotta dust my trophy off.
This man got a whole trophy.
So
Family Day in the Park.
Yeah.
Spades champ.
Yeah. So I'm standing on that.
Hardware.
So
how recent is that?
I'm standing on that.
2022.
2022?
Yeah.
Okay.
So hold on. Let me brag on my boy a little bit about the Madden. Right. So there was one time he came down here with me for Christmas break. And this was, I believe, like 2008, something like that. So he's from Chicago. I don't know if you see the Bears jersey in the back. So he played as the Bears. And he asked me who I thought was the cheesiest team in the NFL. And I'm like, the Peyton Manning Colts. So you know how like you go to the settings or whatever, right? And you got the rookie, the pro, the all-pro, the all-Madden, right? Well, this madman noticed that as you change the settings, the sliders change.
Yeah.
And like all Madden was 15, and you could tick that mug up to 16. He ticked that back up to 16 and still beat the Peyton Manning Colts. After that, I was like, you know what? I can't even touch that. I can't even touch that feat on the stick. So, he won't tell that story, but I'll tell that story to everybody.
But if anybody wants to try it out, I mean, feel free,
I'm not a Madden player. I was a 2K player in my heyday, and last 2K I played was like 2K18 or something.
Gotcha.
You ain't missing.
I retired from Madden. It started to get too redundant
game.
after.
Yeah. I just played the story mode. I just played the story mode. That's it.
Like I reserve my gaming for much more practical games these days.
Battlefield.
Gotcha.
You know it. Hey, we are fluid in this Battlefield life now.
I'm a board game connoisseur. So
now we was talking like bragging on people. And Outlaw won't do it, so I am gonna do it for him. Like there is nobody, not only on this panel, but probably in our chats, our follows, anywhere. That man is a connoisseur of Marvel versus Capcom. Like that man is arguably goated. That man is arguably goated on that game. Like listen, listen.
Face that man.
I will sit here and co-sign that shit all day. I got money on him right now.
Let me explain this to you. You know how you play games like that, and based on the character that people use, how good they are. Mm-hmm. This man will dismantle you with Beautiful Joe.
Oh yeah, that's my boy though. I like Beautiful Joe.
And listen, that's a very difficult character to play.
Mm-hmm.
That man mastered that shit. Mastered. I was like, yeah, we used to do the tournaments at the crib. Like, I used to dismantle everybody. Like, between him playing that, me on the Mortal Kombat games, like, it just got, used to get real ignorant at the house.
Outlaw, what sign are you?
What's up?
What zodiac sign are you?
Virgo.
Yeah.
Boy, you sound like one of them.
And see, no, the reason I asked that for a specific reason. He only mastered Beautiful Joe to piss everybody off he beats with Beautiful Joe. That's the reason why he did it.
Well,
that's what I did on Smash Bros.
And the flowers, but like I'm gonna say this: if y'all think I'm nice on Marvel vs. Capcom, y'all don't want to see me on Smash Brothers. I'd embarrass some niggas. I'll
hold on now. We can.
That might be fun.
Listen, me and Outlaw done had some NBA Finals Game 7 type of matches on Smash Bros. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The same way he pisses people off with Beautiful Joe is the way I piss people off with Kirby on Smash Bros. Like I'm like, y'all can't stop that little fat big back motherfucker at all. Kirby is ridiculous.
Kirby's OP.
No, he's not.
Kirby is OP. If you know what you're doing, Kirby's OP.
Do you know who's OP?
If you know what you're
Mr.
doing.
Game and Match is OP.
Yeah, well.
And Ness. Once you find
you're
knocking everybody off. And guess what? That motherfucker down there is a monster with Ness.
Yeah.
If I get that bet with Ness,
if I pull out Captain Falcon, it's over for all of y'all.
Oh yeah,
he said, "Let's run it."
I'm about to say, I'll run some Super Smash Brothers. I'm not gonna claim I'm the GOAT or
you know. I look and I just started playing it again on the Nintendo Switch, and I was like, let me get my feet back wet again because I forgot how much I like playing with like Lucario and shit like that. And I was like, yeah, and Pit and Kirby. I was like, oh yeah, I was like, and my boy Roy.
Smash Brothers playing online, them niggas be sweaty. Like them niggas playing on there or something.
Yeah,
bro. Like no life in there.
They be sweating in mama basement type shit.
I played a couple of online matchups, and like the first dude I played used Bayonetta, and I was like, "Oh, this matchup over quick." Like, yeah, it's over quick. I was like, but like the thing is, even if you're really good with her, she has too many vulnerabilities. Mm-hmm. She has too many vulnerabilities with the right character. She like that's why I use Lucario. I fucked her up with Lucario, and Lucario's really like a mid-level player, like a mid-level character, excuse me.
Greninja and Fox.
But I listen, you like Fox. Hey, but I'm gonna go with my boy Falcon though. Falcon is my guy. If we're gonna talk about the Star Fox character, boy. Falcon is the guy. But you know what? Since we have a bunch of avid Smash Bro players here, I'm gonna ask an off-the-wall question. I'm gonna start with Mr. Gent. I'm putting everybody on the spot. Mr. Gent, I want your Mount Rushmore of Smash Bros characters.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm putting everybody on the spot. Yo.
God damn. Let me hold on. Give me a second.
We going all the way back to
I said what I said. I said Mount Rushmore Smash, but I don't care where they go from. I don't care where they came from.
Right.
You can go from the N64, Nintendo Switch, GameCube. I don't care.
Because I used to smash with Ness.
No pause.
Donkey Kong.
I was about to say no pause.
Yeah, shut the Donkey Kong. Fox. I used to fuck up with Link.
You only get 4, bro. Mount Rushmore means 4.
You only get Mount Rushmore is 4.
I don't know, brother.
That man trying to fill the whole defense.
Damn, my boy say I want to start in 5. Damn it!
It depends who I was going against. That's all it was.
Oh shit! Outlaw, what you got?
Hold on, let me go.
So the 4 characters I roll with heavy on Smash, it's Captain Falcon, Lucina, Terry, and my I pull out this one every now and then. I'll pull out Wolf.
Hey, Wolf is an underrated character.
Wolf is very underrated.
Yeah, you don't see him a lot.
What about you, Gift? Where you at?
Wolf.
So I'm not an avid Super Smash Brothers person. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna just say Captain Falcon. That's his main. The last one I owned was the first one on N64. I haven't owned it since.
Got you.
So Captain Falcon.
All right, where you at, Noble?
All right, so I'm a little torn on how I want to address this. Do I want to address my top 4 or just what I've seen?
Yours.
My personal
yours. This is your personal.
Toon Link.
You are the ass Ketchum in this situation.
Toon Link. And now on the Switch, I switched over to Young Link. So, Luigi goes kind of hard if you know what you're doing with him. And then this one's kind of an underrated character as well, but Pit. I like using Pit.
I don't think Pit's underrated at all. I think Pit is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't hear a lot of
Michael, where you at?
Y'all gonna laugh at me. I know y'all gonna laugh at this one because y'all gonna be like, "What in the world?" But this is not really my Mount Rushmore. This is just the 4 characters I like to use the most.
Right.
So I'm going with Fox, Link, Ryu. I know that surprised some of you that I said Ryu.
Mm-hmm. That was gonna be one of mine.
That was gonna be one of yours?
Yeah.
That was gonna be one of yours. And Luigi.
Yeah, see, Luigi. If you know what you're doing,
the only thing with
honorable mention was gonna be Diddy Kong because I used to play with Diddy Kong all the time.
It's the last time we're gonna have a Diddy reference on the show.
Hopefully.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. It's a lot of alleys being thrown today. I'm just dunking them off. The only issue with Ryu in that game is you have to time his recovery perfect. Because if you miss, you ain't grabbing that ledge. Like if you a smidge away from the ledge, you're done. Same with Pitt. Pitt is the same. But so as far as my main four, instead, I'm not going to just say Pit. I'm actually going to say Dark Pit to be specific because I prefer Dark Pit over traditional Pit, which sounds weird as fuck. However you want to put it.
Sounds a little racist.
They do, right? But it's still a white. It's still a white guy. He's just dressed in different, darker colors. That's all. It's like a white guy with some seasoning on him. Sorry. So yeah. So Dark Pit, Kirby, Lucario for sure, and then it was a toss up. But I'm gonna keep with my boy Roy. When Roy gets powered up, boy, Roy is like he fucking everybody up on the map. Like everybody on the map.
Outlaw is a menace, bro. He waited while we were all talking about this and started dropping videos of him playing. Crazy.
Oh, I believe
it. In case y'all didn't know, okay.
I believe it. Knowing him, I believe it. Oh yeah, I believe it. Yeah, like Moo knew what I was talking about. I say it'd be like that. But so I'm gonna talk to Noble and Gifted here. So you guys came up with the show. You guys have Moving the Chains. So how did it come about?
So I am a football enthusiast through and through. Madden, watching football, playing football, all of it, fantasy football, DraftKings, just football enthusiast. And my cousin invited me to join his fantasy football league. I played 3 years. I got third the first year. Then I won the last 2 years. We were just talking about football. And like the idea of having a podcast just popped up. I can't remember exactly how, but the idea popped up. It was August of 2022. And I called Josh the same day, like, hey, bro, I think we need to make this podcast thing happen. And it was born just like that. We got all the particulars. We're going to start.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I bet it does. So we're gonna do this. We're going to talk about this and that. And it was born.
Okay. Yeah. So what's the overall, I guess I'll go to you with this one, Noble. What's the overall premise of the show? Like I got it. It's called Move the Chains, which is a football reference. So what's the overview overall premise of the show?
So basically we keep it to strictly play on the field. Like we don't get into like the politics of the game. We don't get into a whole bunch of this, just off the field drama. We talk about pretty much. We do call it the Deshaun Watson clause, like for real, because
we're not talking about it.
We're just not talking about it. Because I mean, again, back in 2022, like everybody was just like on the internet, like, oh, you have to have a voice, you have to use your platform, and we're just like, no, we don't. We can talk about what's happening on the field, and we try to slip in little tidbits, like teachable moments, so that people that don't watch football can watch our podcast and then go watch football on the weekends and be like, oh, that's what they were talking about. And they kind of get some connection to the game, trying to bring some new fans to the game, educate people. What's the first down, offensive set, defensive sets. So we basically talk about what happened week to week, what we think is going to happen. Real simple model.
Sometimes we get into injury trends. Like I forget what it is that Josh keeps talking about, that like the inside plant foot with the people tearing their ACL.
Oh.
We talk about stuff like that. We talk about how they referee the game, new rule changes, the coaching saga between this guy can't beat this guy, and yada yada, all that good stuff.
I like it. So it is literally strictly football. Like it ain't
strictly football.
It ain't the bullshit around football.
You know what? We've never mentioned Taylor Swift once on the show.
Not once. This is
the first way y'all operate already.
Yeah.
We don't give no fucks about these Swifties.
Not at all. The closest we get to like outside of football is, hey, it's this person's birthday. Are they about to, go crazy on the field today? Like that's,
Yeah.
He's
playing his former team. I wonder what, like Saquon last week. He's going to New York.
But that's still he do what he got to do. But that's still on the field to me. Like a revenge game is a literally on the field thing. Like, it's just like Devontae Adams. He lost to the Steelers, got traded to the Jets, lost to the Steelers again. Like, that really happened. I was like, bro, how you lose to the same team twice in the same season when it's not even a division opponent? That's fucking sad.
That's insane.
Listen, he needs to get traded to the Giants at this point, so he can lose to the Steelers a third time and just make it a record. Just make it a record.
Y'all just first, we're not gonna make the Giants punching bag here. Hold on now.
I mean, we're not making the Giants.
We're not making the Giants a punching bag.
The joke writes itself.
Hey, the joke writes itself. Before we get that far, and that's not what we gonna do.
So if you haven't picked up on that, there is our Giants fan over here, and DJ Michael. He's also a Texans fan. He kind of rocks with.
I'm a Texas fan, but I do like the Giants. That was the team I watched as a kid before we had a team in Texas, other than the Cowboys, because I absolutely hate them. But nonetheless,
that's fair. Okay, since we're talking about our podcast, something we might talk about, right? Something I have a problem with. I'm from Chicago. I'm a big city. We got basketball, baseball, 2 baseballs, soccer, basketball. We got whatever you need, right?
I do got 2 baseball teams.
Yeah,
I got a problem. I got a problem with people who are like not hometown fans. So like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, you're from LA, but you're a Cowboys fan, or you're a Atlanta Braves fan, but you're from LA. How do y'all feel about that?
I think let me take this one first because I like that. I think that's a good question. Number one, I think it depends on how old you are to start things off. And the reason why it depends on how old you are is because a lot of small market teams in the 90s and up to like 2000. Well, I have football go back on TV till around like when we were in high school, when it became more accessible to see out of market teams or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if you aren't living in that city, or if you're not living in a football city, what you see is only the big market teams. Yeah. So you just kind of gravitate and latch on to what teams you see. Like myself, I saw the Cowboys. My uncle was a Cowboys fan, and I couldn't stand my uncle, so I hated the Cowboys. And then
that's fair.
I hated the Cowboys. I was born in 1990, so by the time the Oilers left, I mean, I was 4 or 5 years old. I was still young. I wasn't really watching football. But then I watched Michael Strahan. I fell in love with football because of Michael Strahan. I didn't get to see Ray Lewis and all them boys till I got older because they were in Baltimore, wasn't on TV. So that's real. But I did watch Michael Strahan. So if a certain player is what made you fall in love with the sport and that's the team you back because that's the team you watched growing up, fine. But come on, man. In all reality, if you're from Los Angeles or somewhere, don't sit here and tell me you're a Cowboys fan. I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it.
Right.
Yeah. So and there his situation is a little bit different from mine. Like for me, because yes, I'm from Texas, but I'm not a Cowboys or a Texans fan because I'm not originally from Texas. So I'm from Kansas. There is not a single professional sports team in the state of Kansas. We were Kansas Jayhawks growing up. We didn't even talk about that purple school that's over there. We still call them that purple school. So for me, when I moved to Texas, it was 1994. My mom was a diehard Cowboys fan. Still is. I don't know. Like, yeah, still is 100%. Like, but I didn't even know what football was when I came to Texas. Texas in football is like religion around this motherfucker. So I was a basketball kid, straight up. I came to Texas, I was like, what the fuck is football? I was like, I play basketball. I was like when I start. So for me, like I didn't really care. And then going back on Micah's tip about being on the marketed teams or whatever. So I didn't start watching football until 1997. And so the first time I started watching football is when somewhere in that 96, 97, 98 is when like a lot of these teams started rocking their retro fitted jerseys. So I was like, you know what? I like these logos. I'm gonna start fucking with logos and jerseys. I was like, I'm gonna find a way. So week 11, I'm watching this game between the Patriots and the Bills, and I saw the old school Boston Patriots uniform, and I thought that shit looked dope as fuck. So I did. I guess a fire ass uniform. You know, Pete Carroll's still the coach at the time. Yes, this is back with.
Said Pete Carroll.
Yeah, listen, I'm not one of your normal Patriots fans. Like I know my shit. We talk about my team. Yeah, Pete Carroll was still our coach at the time. Bill wasn't there yet. Tom Brady wasn't there yet. Teddy Bruschi was like one of our main staples at the time. So
Bruschi.
Yeah, so when I watched that game and it was in the snow, which I was like, first of all, playing football in the snow, that shit just looked fun. So like I just stuck with it. I was like, I'm gonna watch this team, and then of course, history wrote how it went, and of course, right now we're trash, but it is what it is. Still a diehard Patriots fan, but it's not gonna change. Yes, my child.
Listen, blowing you up, dog.
Yeah, for real.
Okay,
I respect
grab it out of the closet.
Pete Carroll and Drew Bledsoe Patriots.
Hey,
that's crazy.
And listen, you can't. The way I look at fandom, if you're going to be a fan of a particular team, you need to know enough of your history to not be considered a bandwagon fan. So I went, of course, and Noble knows this. I went through high school being called a bandwagon fan until I started to say, hey, but I could tell you X, Y, and Z about my team. Can you tell me the same about your team?
Yeah. The answer is usually no.
The answer is usually no.
Because usually hell no.
Yeah, because I'm like, don't. Like, we're not going to act like, yeah, cool. I got it. When I was cheering for this team, they just so happened to also be on a historical run that, went about how it went.
My God.
We're not even remotely talking about what
we are talking about that. Though.
Yes, we are, but it doesn't matter. Like, that sounds like somebody who clearly must have been a Raiders fan.
His name is your favorite hater, so that should tell you right there.
1 minute.
So for me, my fandom story, whenever I advise people on how to start watching a sport, I tell them to find what they like about the sport, then find a team that does that well, and then that can be your team. So like when I start, because I'm still a very new baseball fan in the grand scheme of things, but I like pitching. So, I latched on to some pitchers, and then I lost a bet. We're not going to get into that, and that's how I ended up with my baseball team. So with football though, I like trash talking receivers, and the Bengals went out and got Chad Johnson, now known as Chad Ochocinco, and I'm just like, yeah, I like that shit right there.
Ocho,
and then he did that whole thing where he sent the whole secondary Pepto-Bismol. He's like, they're gonna be sick of me at the end of the game. I'm just like, yeah. We locked in after that. Like, that is some asshole shit to do. And so, I definitely liked his antics and everything. And it's funny that Mr. GQ is a Patriots fan, because on the NFC side of things, I'm not gonna call myself a Rams fan. I just pull for the Rams. Because that was the first Super Bowl that I actually got wrong. Like, usually I had been on a streak of being right, and then I watched the Patriots kicked the Rams out the Super Bowl, like quite literally. And that was when I went on my what's his name? Vinatieri Street. Like, fuck him.
Yes.
Fuck the Patriots.
Oh, it's always been
that stand for.
Oh, you meant that Patriots Rams. I thought you meant the more recent Patriots Rams.
Not the 2016 game.
No. This has been quite some time, because usually, we would watch the Super Bowl in the house, have people over from church and everything, and then like all the kids would kind of make bets. And usually I would win up until that. Even the Bucs Super Bowl. Everybody was like, what are they going to do? Throw it to Keyshawn? Yes. That's exactly how they're going to win this football game. So, usually I was on the winning side until that Super Bowl. And I was just like, fuck y'all. So.
For the Raiders fan, for the Raiders fans in the comment, it was a fumble, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, fine. The Raiders got to the Super Bowl the next year and they got waxed. They had their chance and they failed. I don't want to hear it anymore.
You being nice saying waxed. They
fumbled.
They got
thrown out.
To use a military term, they got their motherfucking skull drug.
Yeah.
God damn.
That's what happened.
That's really what happened.
Oh man.
There were so many things that went wrong in that game.
I'm gonna say my fan. It was weird because I'm younger than most of y'all in here.
No, so you are younger than all of us.
I am. I'm younger than everybody in this motherfucker. All right. So shit. But no, like my first game I ever went to was a Texans game, So it was like I saw what the culture was like. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna gravitate towards the Texans. But when it comes down
we go
to
with the excuses.
It's cool.
When it comes down to going into my high school, middle school years, I fell in love with other players. Like I ended up watching old clips like Earl Camber ended up being my favorite player of all time. Like because he's just a monster running back. So that's how I always designed my play after him. And then Ray Lewis was in the league.
Not sister.
Yeah, exactly what happened.
GQ, you say he threw an alley. I dunked that bitch, man. I'm sorry.
That was perfect.
Ray Lewis was in the league at the time. So my defensive side went from looking at Ray Lewis and there being my secondary team to following, the Texans still being my offensive team. So that's kind of how I ended up being a fan of the game. Shut up, man.
All right. Actually, I was gonna say you were a beast in high school at running back. That's exactly what I was gonna say. You were a beast in high school running back and what was it, linebacker?
Yep.
Yeah, you were pretty good in high school running back and linebacker. Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I would just like to say, moving the chains for number one, I like the name. Number two, I will be tuning into your show. And number three, if you need some people to come on and talk on your show at any point, any special guests, me and GQ are well qualified to come do so. Man, I guess Mr. James qualified to come do so too.
For sure.
Hell, I was going to say they need to. The next crossover really need to be with them and Ish.
Yeah, for sure. Our football show Inside the Huddle, I think y'all would have a field day together because it's two of them and it'd be two of y'all, and I think it would be a perfect crossover. But welcome to Gentlemen's Talk. We kind of not talk about sports on this show. We kind of just go with the trends and have a good ass time.
Yeah, so like we're literally the talk show underneath the umbrella of From the Sideline. So we have a basketball show that happens on Monday. We come up in the middle on Wednesdays as the talk show. We have a player versus team, which is PVT on Thursdays, and we have Inside the Huddle on Fridays. We have 4 shows a week. So this is where we make our shine. We do our interviews. We do all the fun roundtable stuff. Like we are like the pop culture show that has all the fun.
Hey, and inadvertently, we are the opposite of moving the chains in the sense that y'all only keep it on field. We talk about everything off field because we got a Dumbass Millionaires Hall of Fame, and oh my god,
100%.
Dumbass.
So it's funny that you. So this year, actually, with Moving the Chains, I came with the idea to create kind of a network. So we created the AGEN Network, the Athletes, Gamers, Enthusiasts Network. So yeah, we will have to do a lot more collabs because gamers, enthusiasts, all up and through the chat right now. So yeah, we are definitely gonna have to collab a lot more in the future.
For sure.
we also do game. We play Call of Duty together. We just got into 2K together.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Noble. But here's my hot take on Call of Duty.
I knew it was coming from one of y'all.
It wasn't coming from me.
Nah, listen. I think I'm agree with everything you about to say.
I feel like the absolute best Call of Duty is Modern Warfare 2.
Yep.
And I'll give an honorable mention to Black Ops 2. Other than that, the series been kind of dog water, but niggas just buy that shit every fucking year religiously just because they niggas playing it. But they don't really fucking like it. They just buying it because niggas playing it.
You know what? Crazy fact for me is that I think that Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is the best one. The original Modern Warfare, not the one.
I actually used to play Modern Warfare, the original, competitively. We played in tournaments. I had a whole clan and everything, so I was nice on that motherfucker.
I love that one.
Yeah.
But Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was that one on steroids, kind of like how Halo 2 was to Halo. It was just that on steroids.
Yeah.
The only thing about Modern Warfare 2 was like niggas on that hoe was cheese with them dual wielding goddamn shotguns. The flintlock ones where you flip them bitches open and reload.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was busted.
Oh, I miss Halo. Dual wheel with the needler on Halo 2. I'm killing everybody.
Oh my god, that needler. Yeah, that needler.
I tried to play Halo competitively, bro, but them niggas was they was sweaty back then, bro. It'd be like kids drinking Mountain Dew all day, fucking playing from fucking 2 a.m. to fucking 2 a.m. the next day. Like I I love Halo, but like competitively, Halo. I was not him.
Hey, what was that? What's the energy soda? What's the energy soda? GQ.
Was that
Volt?
Oh man. We used to stay drinking them hoes and stay up till 4 o'clock playing.
Hey, now that's because we used to mix them hoes with rum and vodka.
No, rum
and vodka.
You ain't got to tell the whole world now.
Nah, fuck that. I'm a grown ass man. I'm telling everybody now. We was doing this shit before we could drink. We was doing it back before we could drink. It's different now.
Yeah. My big gripe.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Man, if you ain't never been called a fucking nigger faggot Jew, play Halo, bro.
You ain't played Halo,
man, bro.
He said, whoa, but not real.
As soon as the little white boys start losing, they call you goddamn anti-farm equipment and all kinds of fucking
kill yourself.
I sent the screenshot to Outlaw when I was playing Battlefield. This is when Battlefield 3 was hot. Like everybody and their mom had Battlefield 3. So we running around, and I knew this had to be some little 13, 14-year-old fucking kid. So I was doing my thing, I'm running the big gun, lighting people up, and all of a sudden come by and I got I got stabbed with my dog tag stick. I'm like, all right. Then I got pinged, and another thing, they sent you a message. And I'm like, talking about, yeah, that's why I got your fucking tags, and I'm like, okay. So in my best King Peddington impression, I ran around and I seeked this motherfucker out. I took his tags 12 times. I had his gamer tag X12. This motherfucker sent me a PlayStation message calling me a Jew lover, talking about some Hail Hitler. I mean, just a whole bunch of shit that didn't actually add up. But I was just like, I still got your dog tags 12 times.
Bro, there's something about them kids when you playing online games, bro, you got your headphones on and you breathing like nigger. I'm like, bro, how'd you know? It's like, I can hear how you breathe. I can hear the Popeyes in the background. Like, God damn, bro.
I heard your fire alarm go off. Yeah, I heard a beep in the background.
Hell no.
Like, I'm telling you, bro, these kids online, bro, I'll be trying to end their life, bro. Like, no, bro. Like, cause like, listen, bro. There's and Outlaw knows this. He actually Noble knows this now too. I imagine that the Gifted, you probably know this as well. When you graduate from a traditional gamer to a dad gamer, it's a whole different skill set going on when you a dad gamer. So me and Outlaw religiously used to play Battlefield at like 8 o'clock at night, and then all of a sudden it'd be 2 a.m. We like, God damn, we got to get up and go to work the next morning. But it'd be these little fuck ass kids.
We don't quit until we win. We don't.
I'm trying to tell you, it'd be them kids. The middle school, high school kids will be online thinking they good and shit. Yep. And we won't even. Battlefield, you run with a 5-man squad. Me and this man over here playing Army of 2 on Battlefield, fucking running around just mopping motherfuckers up. Like, hold on, no. Like, we was like, fuck all that. We don't care if we playing Rush, we playing Obliterate, we playing Capture the Flag. We don't give a fuck. We doing all that shit.
We have some times.
So my take on the current state of Call of Duty, I hate how it's become less of a shooter and more of a movement game. Like, they do all this slide canceling in and out. The term is break your camera. Like I have a nasty clip where I chased somebody down and then he just disappeared, and the next thing I know, he's behind me. Like, and I'm on the kill cam.
I feel like on Call of Duty these days, you have to play with sensitivity on 10. Like, you got to set that bitch to max level for sensitivity.
You would think so, but I think my sensitivity stays at between 6 and 7. But yeah, it's just, it's less about winning your gunfights. It's less about hitting your shots and more about just moving around, making your opponent waste their ammo, and then, trying to line that up. And to me, that's just not a good way of playing a shooting game. Like,
that's why we play Battlefield.
I respect that. Here's my gripe for Call of Duty. Fuck it, I'm going in again. No, fuck that, man. As somebody who's been playing Call of Duty since the third Call of Duty, when it was like still World War II, like 15, 16 years ago. And nowadays, my old ass, why the fuck am I seeing Nicki Minaj with the fucking LMG?
Yeah,
that is crazy.
That's that Fortnite shit. That's
that. I don't like that shit, bro.
Like, Homelander. The Homelander be in there.
Nah, for real though.
I see when they did the WWE package, they had like Rhea Ripley and Randy Orton and shit on there.
Yeah.
Brother, when I played, you actually had to camouflage your gun correctly, have the ghillie suit and everything. Yeah. Now niggas out here wearing fucking pink spandex shooting fucking sparkles. What the fuck is this?
I was about to say the newest meta skin is the little Red Riding Hood skin. Like them motherfuckers is everywhere. It's just like, bro, you stick out like a sore thumb, and then you hear him on the death ping. Like, how did he get me? Like, bro, you're red, and the rest of the map is green. Like, that's how that happens.
Like Call of Duty was never like an actual military simulation shooter. It was always an arcade type shooter.
Yeah,
but it was like still like a level of like actual expertise and methodology, like behind what your loadout was and how your character looked. You didn't want to be wearing a goddamn clown suit on a snow map, but now, no, like
literally wearing a clown suit.
Niggas really out here like Ronald McDonald with the fucking submachine gun. Like, what is this shit?
Nah, 2 seasons ago, it was the rat skin. Like, that was the thing that tripped me out. Like, people were actually buying and putting on intentionally a rat skin.
A rat skin.
Yes, they were rats.
You running around on a map looking like a fucking New York sewer rat.
Yes,
looking like Ratatouille.
Yes.
Nah, looking like Master Splinter, nigga. Grown ass rat.
Listen, I already knew as a youngster. I knew Call of Duty was on the down for me, on the down when you started being able to do this thing called quick scoping. And I was like, hold on.
Shit.
Like, so, and it bothered me differently than it bothers the panel. And it bothered me because of my other profession outside of this podcast. And I'm like, that's the most unrealistic way to shoot.
Shit. You were not
like, I'm not finna go from my rifle being by my hip to looking through my scope for 0.2 milliseconds to accurately hit you in the head. Like,
sniper, no.
And so I was like, I'm done with this. So when I started playing Battlefield Bad Company 2, it was a wrap. I never looked back. Like I said, I'm gonna stick with Battlefield. It's the most realistic game we got out there outside of how I forget the name of that game. We were just playing it not too long ago, Outlaw shit. Ghost Recon. Shit, my bad.
Ooh, we love Tom Clancy.
Yeah. So, I prefer games that are more authentic to the military shooting style because it makes sense.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I miss Medal of Honor.
But that's also why, that's why I was not a big fan of Halo, because the idea of jumping 100 feet in the air and sniping somebody was just ridiculous.
Okay, but I was about to say Medal of Honor, but Halo wasn't really based on anything realistic.
Halo was sci-fi.
It was, but I just couldn't get into it. I'd rather play Doom. Like, I'm like, if I'm gonna kill some fictional shit, it might as well be some fucking Resident Evil zombie demon alien looking shit.
Yeah.
I'll say Halo got me with one bad habit that I have not been able to shake. So in Halo, it takes 30 fucking bullets to kill somebody. And you always get into the habit of reloading after every kill because you basically got the ammo. You got like 2 bullets left. I swear to God, on every Call of Duty Battlefield, as soon as I shoot 3 bullets, I'm reloading. I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. Middle of a fucking gunfight. Oh shit, I'm shot. I gotta reload. Like, it's a bad habit. Like, I just can't shake that shit.
I'm not gonna lie. If you use the battle rifle though, that ain't gonna happen. And that's what I used on. I used that BR to the fullest. Headshot,
dead. You already know.
So, going off of what Mr. GQ said, so I was in the military for a little bit. Definitely don't have as distinguished or extensive a career as he does. But my big beef with Call of Duty right now, and you get to hear this almost every time, is this jumping and shooting and being able to jump and shoot accurately. Like, listen, if you got on 15, 20, sometimes 30 pounds of plates, right? You look down at your character's ammo, you got like 260 AR rounds, then you got an LMG on your back. Like, if you're doing that in real life, you're gonna jump twice and be gassed. Like, you're not doing all this running, sliding, jumping, and then still being able to be accurate over the course of a 20-30 minute war zone type thing.
That's facts.
Yeah, people don't get that. I'm like, my guy, like, listen, with all of my gear to include my whatever bag I was carrying, I was 220 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm not finna jump and shoot you. The fuck no, I'm gonna have a goddamn asthma attack if I do that.
Leg gonna cramp up, give out. Like, yeah. Pop a hand.
My fucking vest alone, my vest by itself was 40 pounds. I'm not jumping. If I'm jumping, it better be because I'm getting shot at and I'm jumping behind some cover. That's what the fuck it better be. Not jumping just because we in the middle of a gun show and I gotta jump in there. No, absolutely not.
Well, that's why I always like the Rainbow Six games because those were really much closer to like realistic, like Rainbow Six Vegas.
Rainbow Six hard.
Rainbow even Extraction wasn't terrible.
Siege is pretty decent. Siege ain't bad.
I was a big fan of the Division Part 1 and Part 2. I was a big fan of that.
I need to play Part 2.
I didn't like
Division 2. It's free. Like, it's free on PS5.
But hear me out though. Hear me out.
What's free?
It's still
Division 2.
Division 2. I got it. It's just my guys. They don't play nothing else. So
you shoot a nigga 30 times in the head on the Division and he's still alive. Like I didn't like that part. Like you got realistic guns and you got a health bar longer than a big bitch back. I don't understand that.
God damn. I mean, no. It's like that's the one thing I will say about that game is it was literally like if you were playing God of War. Like, why is my fucking boss got a fucking bar like this and I got one that's a quarter of the fucking size and I'm expected to just, then we're not even talking about the up armored boss with the fucking 50 cal with a fucking 300 round belt going on just firing at you and shit, or the flamethrowers. And you're like, now what I did like about the thing that made the Division 2 for me a phenomenal game is because you had these little mods.
Okay.
So I had a nice little robot dog that had a fucking gun on it that I could throw out to start kind of basically throwing suppressive fire. So now there's like a level of strategy involved in this game. Or like you had this little smart grenade where once you threw the grenade, it would literally laser point at like 5 or 6 enemies and I'm hitting all 5 of you bitches. So now when you infiltrate, you're literally using the technology to your advantage. So like there were bits and pieces where I was like, this is fucking fire. And you had a drone that would fly around and just like shoot motherfuckers in the air or shoot flamethrowers. Like there was now, and the part that Outlaw is really talking about that's tricky is at the beginning of the game. Because if you don't level up your weapons and you deal with these fucking bosses, you're gonna get your ass handed to you. The good thing now, the pro with that is that as you level up, your guns level up too. Like everything goes together. And as you get more and more mods and gears and things of that sort, it makes it easier. But it is hard as fuck at the beginning. But once you get like halfway through the story, you're like, all right, I done kind of figured out the flow. I know what to do, and you make it happen. And I was going back on what fucking your favorite hater was talking about. Yes, Battlefield had vehicles, tanks, jets. Yes, that's exactly why Battlefield is superior. Because yes, me and fucking Outlaw can be getting shot at by fucking Noble and Gifted, and all of a sudden fucking DJ Michael B coming through with a helicopter on a fucking gun run and killing all 4 of us. Like that shit was part of the game. That's part of the chaos. It made it so great. Like, and not to mention, if your ass was too close to the water, the fucking boat with the 50 cal on it that was lighting everybody up, like that shit made Battlefield so great. And that's why Battlefield has been so good for so long.
I have to try Battlefield out. I'm gonna have to try it out.
If you enjoy chaos, Battlefield is exactly what you want.
I'm gonna have to give another shooter its flowers. Y'all didn't mention this one, but back in the day, I fucked with Gears of War.
Man,
for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I still gotta beat the third one. I think that's kind of where I fell out. But that
Gears of War wasn't bad. Gears of War wasn't bad. I'm still
they gave me an assault rifle with a chainsaw.
Right? Yeah.
Like I know me and Outlaw talked about this. We've advocated for this. We still waiting for it to happen. We're still waiting for them to either give us a new one or remaster the 2 originals, but bring us back Army of 2.
Yes,
such a good game. Very hard story mode. Like the way they designed that game, like you cannot solo that shit one bit. Like you will get fucked up. Like, and that was what made that game so dope. Like you had to be really good at the whole co-op thing, and not everybody's good at that.
Here's a throwback. Yeah. We used to stay up all night playing Red Faction on the PlayStation 2.
Yup.
Red Faction.
Yeah, buddy. OG games.
Red Faction. GoldenEye. I love GoldenEye, but like my favorite multiplayer shooter with my brother was Red Faction.
Red Faction was hard as shit.
I'm not gonna lie though, but before the internet, 4 controllers, everybody laying on the floor in front of the TV playing GoldenEye, unmatched.
Yes,
like
I
can respect that. I mean, I say that, but me and Outlaw spent a lot of time playing Fighting Force 2 back on the N64 days. Like we would random, it's only 4 characters. We would just pick up different combinations of the 2 characters. That was our go-to play all night if we weren't playing like Pokemon Stadium. Like that's what the fuck we was doing. because we was giving smoke on Pokemon Stadium. And then when they let us upload the fucking Rumble Pack where you could bring your Pokemon from all the systems, I was like, oh, y'all done fucked up now. I'm gonna bring this level 100 Mewtwo on your ass real quick. Like, y'all done fucked up now.
For the record, nobody in this panel or on the chat is seeing me at Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. Ain't nobody seeing me.
God, here we go.
I played some competitive Pokemon like about 10 years ago. It's fun, but bro, there are some niggas out there who will like min-max their Pokemon stats. Like meticulously make sure their Pokemon has like the best stats and movesets and all that. And I'm a fucking dad. I can barely watch my kids' ass someday. Like, bro, I ain't got time to devote time to make sure that Pikachu got fucking Thunder Wave and Thunderbolt and fucking Iron Tackle and shit, bro. I
had the Golden Eye anytime you want, dog. You can catch in the Golden Eye anytime you want, nigga. You're gonna lose.
Hey, he said Mario Kart loaded up. Listen, go. Hey, listen. Mario Kart is like Uno video game mode.
You will lose
families will get into a brawl over Mario Kart. But go ahead and throw Mario Party in that mix too.
I was about to say Mario Party.
Smoked on that Mario Party too. Like we not gonna forget.
Folks then broke the TV stand playing Mario.
I'm trying to tell you, and when they gave it to us on the Nintendo Wii, they fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got it on the Wii. I got it on my projector. Like we gotta post that up on big screen.
I'm just saying, the nigga take your star. You about to fight.
So does everybody have their undisputed? Everybody got their undisputed area? Y'all pretty much gave me Madden. It sounded like nobody fought on Madden, and then we got the.
I'm not gonna put somebody on Madden. I
got Pokemon on lock.
And then we got you on. We got you on.
Hey, Quentin, I fucks with that. Perfect Dark was good.
Perfect Dark was a great fucking game. Perfect Dark was a great fucking game.
It definitely expounded upon
what a game that got forgotten about. Perfect Dark was a really good game.
Yeah.
That'd be a good side-by-side debate. GoldenEye and Perfect Dark would be a good side-by-side debate.
GoldenEye.
I still pick GoldenEye. I still would pick GoldenEye, but
I think there's a good population of people that would be on the Perfect Dark side of this game though.
That's the Madden thing.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give it the GoldenEye for one reason. The fucking music when you press pause, that had no reason to be
nasty.
Hey, that's better than any telemarketer call you've ever had in your whole life.
Yep.
I can hear it in my head right now.
Dun 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 dun. That shit hard. Hey,
so I know we're all over the place, right? Let me continue to be all over the place. Let's talk about the year 1997.
Let's get
1997 not only gave us GoldenEye. What other life-changing games, huh?
Final Fantasy 7.
There we go. 1997. What a year for video game. Let's give it up for 1997.
Now, 1997 was a phenomenal year for video games.
What a year,
it really was.
Jesus Christ.
So he talked. And then our favorite hater
is talking about 1 year old.
Blast mistake. I have never played Final Fantasy.
Sit down, young man. Sit down.
That and Kingdom Hearts. Those are the two people look at me side eye. I've never.
I used to
I've never played.
No, you know what? No, I'm gonna say something.
Game Boy, everything.
I'm gonna say something. Two things.
You never play Kingdom Hearts?
Nope. I have.
How?
I could not. I could
How
not.
Have you never played Kingdom Hearts?
No, but I got your back, bro. I never played Uncharted or The Last of Us.
Now Uncharted, that's my shit.
I never played Uncharted,
but I've never played Last of Us. So.
Uncharted is my shit.
We Last of Us.
I've watched.
We had a whole conversation about it. Like,
it just didn't look interesting. Like, I like the show. Surprisingly, the show is fucking dope. But I never played the games. I actually had the first one. But I just never fucking touched it.
Never touched it. Yeah.
Mullich.
You know what? Y'all want to talk about old school games? Any one of y'all can get it in Blitz. That's how I feel.
Boy, let me tell you.
You tweaking.
No,
that one. Listen, we can
get in Def Jam Fight for New York.
We could just go with the original Def Jam Vendetta. We ain't even got to go fight for New York. I'm just gonna pull Ludacris out. We throwing them those in the chat.
Hey, I'm gonna take you with Briggs, bro. Give me Briggs, and I'm gonna. Listen.
Hey, so I again, this is y'all show. I respect y'all show. I love it. But we got to go back to 1997, bro. I'm on Wikipedia, bro. Grand Theft Auto, Fallout, Diablo, Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo.
All of them came. The first edition was 1997.
So I'm gonna say something controversial.
The OG Diablo.
I respect the series, but it ain't got to no Need for Speed Underground.
or Need for Speed Most Wanted 2.
Or Midnight Club.
The first edition. The first Gran Turismo was 1997.
Now, I will say, I'm going to give Gifted his flowers when he did, because there's one thing about Gran Turismo that none of the other games had, is the fact that when you bought the PlayStation, you can get the steering wheel with the fucking pedals. And that shit changed the game of how you played racing games. Because if I had that shit on Need for Speed, boy, it'd have been a whole different thing.
Whole different. Hey, would have had problems.
You got Fight Night. You got Fight Night. I got Knockout Kings on the N64. What's up?
Hey, we can get it in with the Fight Night, because I'm using Roy Jones. That's what we doing.
Ready to Rumble. Afro
I'll kick your ass and Ready to Rumble. Don't
see.
Do that.
I'm more of a
Ready to Rumble
UFC
boxing
guy.
is good shit.
I'm more of a UFC guy. So y'all got the Fight Night.
I don't really like the UFC games, man. I just never I can never get into them.
It has a very unique fighting system, because the knockouts are very much random. Like that shit literally comes out of nowhere, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't. You can have a fighter with phenomenal chin, everything. Your ass can get caught with one wrong elbow, just like a regular UFC fight.
Exactly.
And your ass is out of there.
Yeah.
So, do we have any FIFA fans? That's my
hello. Soccer guy here.
FIFA went hard. FIFA went hard.
FIFA goes hard.
Soccer guy, you can get your ass kicked in that too.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna take it back old school for y'all for the N64. WWF No Mercy.
No Mercy?
No Mercy or WrestleMania. I'm kicking everybody ass on this.
Hey, WrestleMania 2000 was hard.
Don't play with me. Yeah, don't play with me.
WrestleMania 2000. That's when you had the ability to start designing your own entrance. You could design your own move sets. Like you had what WWE 2K is now back on Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
That one at PlayStation SmackDown. And any one of those, don't play with me. Hey, do not play with me. That's my shit.
Listen. You do not want to hear two people's music hitting if I'm playing with you. You don't want to hear Kane's music hit, and you don't want to hear Shawn Michaels' music hit. It's over for you. It's over for you.
I'm good. I got Undertaker, and then you're gonna lose.
Nah, fam. Listen. You know what? You bring Undertaker, I'm gonna bring Shawn Michaels.
That's fine.
Just off the rip. And it's over.
Here we go.
Okay. Any wrestling game.
All right, Moolish. It's easy to talk that shit behind the camera whenever you ain't lost yet. That's all I'm saying on that.
Right. Until you got to kick out the last ride. It's easy to talk.
Hey, real talk.
I got a game for y'all that took the world by storm and changed the culture forever. That first Tony Hawk game.
But Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 though. But Pro Skater 2 is the one though.
Let me explain something to y'all when it comes to Tony, bruh. I was such a big skateboard fan, and I couldn't skate to save my life. I said,
you asked for a skateboard for Christmas, didn't
you? Do what?
Yep, I had a longboard and a skateboard.
Yeah.
Yep.
He man said, "We can't talk with a list like this."
Man.
So I take Kareem Campbell and kill most people.
Hey.
Y'all haven't brought up the Sega Dreamcast. That was one of my favorites with Sonic Adventure.
Caliber was on that,
and then Caliber, Power Stone,
Spyro. Power Stone was the game, and they missed.
I got Spyro on PlayStation now.
Yeah,
because
they missed the boat with that one, because we should have. Man, they could have done that. Game has so much potential, man. Power Stone was so fire.
They need to remake that and put it on.
They got a collection coming out for Power Stone. I'm about to buy that hoe. That second one was nice.
A collection on where's it gonna come out on?
I think on Switch for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they're about to drop the Pokemon collection too on Switch. With basically all the Pokemon games damn near in one, like yellow, red, green, crystal, gold, silver, emerald, like everything.
Blue. And I'm gonna be on that. Like that. My hours gonna shoot up on that.
I stopped playing Pokemon like around Pokemon Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, I played for a while, and then I discovered PokeMMO, and then I got back into it really hard for a while, because that was the way that was designed.
Was that the one that you played online for the longest?
Yes. And I feel like that's how the Pokemon game should have been designed from the jump. I should have been able to just go from region to region, collecting badges, beating all the Elite Fours. Like, it should have gone exactly like that, instead of me having, like, that was perfect. Like,
so I got one for y'all. It's on the computer. It's an emulator. Pokemon This Gym of Mine. I've been playing that lately. I told Gifted about it. So yeah, basically you hop in and they have you choose from all 16 types. So I chose Steel. And they got some like fake mons in the game. So like they got like a Fire Steelix. I can't think of what he's called. Smeltix. That's what he's called. Smeltix. But yeah, basically, you know, you got some parameters. And basically you are a gym leader. So yeah, I was on that pretty tough. So yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you, dog.
Check that out.
I'm not. I want to check that out. I'm not gonna lie to you though. Outside of the 150 or more to see, and to be a Pokemon master is my destiny. That's it.
Oh yeah, you look, my brother. You so far behind. It's not even funny.
Hey,
we so far past 150.
That's that.
We in the thousands.
That's cool. That's cool. I made it to Pokemon Stadium. That's that with me. That was that.
Yeah, I didn't get past Silver. I made it to Silver and Stadium. After that, it became football, and football wiped everything out. It was like the damn asteroid. Football took everything out of my life. That was video games.
I was NBA Live. So NBA Live until 2K5 came out. 2K5 came out. I started doing both of them, and then finally around like 09, I left NBA Live and just went straight 2K.
Yep.
Speaking of NBA Live, you made me think about two games
NBA
that came out that were phenomenal, and it was the ESPN versions, the ESPN NFL and ESPN.
It was 2K5, 2K5 and 2K5 and both of them.
Those two games, like boy, if ESPN would have kept going, boy, I wonder if they would have competed with Madden.
You know what?
And that's why they couldn't. That's why EA bought the license, so they couldn't compete.
I think
that's what ended up happening, which is why ESPN 2K5 died out.
I think I think the craziest thing about both of those games, those were some of the, to my recollection, those were the first basketball and football games on the second and third generation game with PS2 and Xbox 360 that were the exact same across all the platforms.
Yeah,
they
gave you, and what made ESPN 2K for the NFL so dope is it gave you player vision mode.
Yes,
which at the time was a one of a kind thing. You could literally be the eyes of the running back and be running through like the hole and shit like that. And it gave you like these little indicators of like which way you should like lean and all this type. Like basically the closest authentic, football playing style you could possibly have. And that's something that Madden was probably threatened by. Like, oh shit, they gonna fucking
that's
change
why I said EA Sports bought 2K Sports.
Yeah, that's what we was just talking about before you dropped that, man.
That's our brother. That's one of the ones from Inside the Huddle, and Moo's the other one on Inside the Huddle. So, yeah,
that's exactly why they did that, to kill off that franchise. Because listen,
Brother Mello,
they quite literally could not compete with that player vision.
Okay.
Like they couldn't compete, and so they were like, you know what, we got more money than you. Let's just run you off the table.
And then the next year they brought out that dumbass QB vision crap.
On Madden 06.
I feel like my contention with sports games these days. I used to love sports games when I was younger, but when they started like making you like pay for like VC and shit like that, I was done. Like, you got to fucking drop money for your nigga to stop being sorry at 3-pointers. I'm sorry, I'm done.
Yeah.
Nice try, 2K.
Yeah.
Hey, when I had to start updating my shit every time I got on, I was done with sports games. I'm like, why do I have to
because you didn't have the latest rosters.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. It should be my choice. Because if you play my player, you keep the same roster the whole time, no matter what.
Yeah. But what you did know, Adrian Peterson had 3 touchdowns Sunday. So now he went from a 97 to a 98. Update that shit every day, every Monday.
Every day.
Update.
Oh, this player got traded. Update your roster.
Back in my day, every August when you bought Madden, that was it for the fucking year. Whatever the fucking score was, if you kept 70, that roster, you was a fucking 70 until the next fucking game.
Oh yeah, Mel, you're right though. But you know what, Josh? The most games had natural progression. So if you were on, if you played, especially with Madden, if you played with that team over and over again, and you saved your data and you threw to this person time and time and time again, they naturally got better over time. Like their rating would go up naturally, depending on who you were playing with.
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah, I remember them days. That's why I don't play sports games anymore. they're not consumer friendly. Besides the fact that you gotta buy the bitch every fucking year, and it'd be like a minuscule update. Like they got like more strands of hair in the nigga head and shit these days. But like,
oh, you mean like how Madden literally is now?
Yeah,
exactly what happened with it.
When the try-hard started
game for 10 years,
using the
paychecks, different celebrations. That's about it.
Yep. Nah, speaking of updates, going back to Call of Duty beef. Actually, we just had one the other day where basically you got on. So what's today? Wednesday. So you got on Monday. You were playing just fine. Tuesday they dropped an update, and you basically had to reinstall all of your game packs.
Terrible.
All over again. Like they drop these huge ass updates like every 3 months.
To your point, yo, but why the fuck is Call of Duty 300 fucking gigabytes?
Right.
I can only play one game now, niggas. Call of Duty at this point.
Exactly. Except you gotta upgrade. You gotta upgrade your internal. You can put an M2, and they got 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, 3 terabytes. You can add a secondary hard drive to your PlayStation 5.
My brother, I got a 5 terabyte external hard drive hooked up to my
Melvin,
PS5.
I got
hold on. Here's the problem with that though. GQ,
I got one rebuttal to that.
Is a lot of games you cannot play off the external hard drive
because it's not a solid state drive.
Yeah, I just moved.
It's a solid state, but
I just moved the games I'm not playing over there so I can play whatever I'm currently playing.
See, that's what I'm saying. You need to upgrade to a secondary internal. So they got a slot in there. You just slide the little cover off, and it's an empty slot. So I basically have 2 internal hard drives, and I have an external hard drive. So I moved all the games that I'm not playing whatsoever to the external, and then use the 2 internal drives to. I just saw the comment.
Yeah,
hell no.
We.
Hell no.
That is the definition of a true New York nigga.
Yeah.
But no, real shit though, with these game installs, here's what pisses me off, bro. If I buy a fucking disc, why that bitch gotta install?
Install, right.
Ain't the game on the fucking
on
disc?
The disc?
Clearly not.
Why the fuck I gotta download a fucking 60 gigabyte fucking update to fucking play the game day one? Like, if I got the bitch at fucking midnight, I can't play till 3 a.m. I'm fucking asleep by then.
Bro, the last 2K game I bought, I think it was 2K19. I bought it close to when the 2020 season was about to start, 19 to 2020. I bought it like in May, around close to the finals.
Right.
Put it in, downloaded it. That shit went through 4 updates for 4 hours before I could finally play the game. Update, restart, update, restart. I said, "Oh, this is stupid." After that, I bought another 2K game.
Oh no! Don't forget, you also had to do a system update. And then if you got a PS5, you had to update the software in your controllers, plural.
Just do an internet update.
While you're watching the game, it says like must get to this much download before you can play, but I still got this much more to fucking download. I'm like, wait.
You see, back in the days of dial-up internet, that shit wouldn't have happened.
Back in the days of having a Mad Catz fucking memory card, you didn't worry about that shit.
Hey, having to shuffle around shit on your fucking memory card, bro, like deleting some of your saved data was painful, bro. Like,
painful shit, goddamn.
Not only that,
especially when you forget you deleted something on that.
You forget you deleted it, you go back to play it, like start new game.
Listen,
like, oh no.
What about the days when you was poor and you had to leave that bitch on all day and hope that your mama didn't turn that shit off while you was at school?
I didn't play those kind of games. I ain't had that problem.
That was me with
that problem.
That was me with Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Oh my god.
That was me with
Crash Bandicoot. Saves got ridiculous.
Crash Bandicoot. That was me. I couldn't turn that console
to
off.
be fair though, at least you could save those games. Way back on like the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, some games you couldn't save. You just
had to push pause and hope for the best.
But Spider-Man, you gotta beat that shit.
Oh,
there was also
Lion King, you got to beat that.
First Spider-Man game? Yeah, you got to beat that.
I played Goof Troop when I was younger.
I love Goof Troop.
Goof
Troop passwords, right?
Goof Troop was a game where they give you the password. And you can start whatever level you put the password in on. So I will give them that. Goof Troop was very creative in that aspect. If you had to leave on level 5, you put the password in and start back on level 5.
That's how Mega Man was. Because Lord, let me tell you. Mega Man.
You did not want to start over on Mega Man.
Hell the fuck no, man. I don't know how I beat this. I tried to play that shit like a couple years ago. I was like, I didn't have
man, you ain't want to start all the way back over on Kirby. For those you didn't know about Game Boy Kirby, I don't know.
Or Sonic for that matter.
Or Sonic. I was about to say, or Sonic.
Yeah.
So Sonic 2 was my very first video game, and I didn't beat that shit until I was like 15. I got it at 3 years old.
That robotic Sonic 2 was hard as shit to beat.
Bro.
Yeah, he was.
That underwater level where your ass had to swim and you drowned about 9 times before you figured it out.
So hold on.
Oh no, Mel. If you never played, bruh, here's what I know. I got so far in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and had to leave. I left to go to my aunt's house for the weekend. My mom walked in the room and turned off the motherfucking Nintendo. Oh my god!
I done played my fair share of some Super Mario and Duck Hunt. We done done that. Done played all kinds of fucking games on that. There was a tennis game on there. There was the original Super Mario World. The Minecraft looking Mario, like he looked all pixelated and shit on that game.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we knows about the OG Nintendo. Don't worry.
Ninja Gaiden.
So
that game make you want to just break your TV.
So hold on. There's a game people haven't mentioned yet, and I'm kind of upset about it. Nobody fuck with the Twisted Metal. Nobody.
I had 2 and 3. Twisted Metal was my shit. I had 2 and 3.
Did you ever play Twisted Metal Black?
Yes.
No, I didn't. I never got Black.
What did you think?
I played it. I didn't like it.
Me either.
That's cool. But the game that nobody mentioned, I fucked with Streets of Rage.
Hey, Streets of Rage and Final Fight. That was my shit.
Yeah.
Twin Dragons.
Final Fight.
Yes, Double Dragon.
I'm sorry, Double Dragons. I apologize. Double Dragon. But
Okay.
yeah, that was a fire ass game too. Back in the day.
So I think we're all missing one. We're definitely missing out on Crazy Taxi.
Hey,
Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi was good shit.
That was a good soundtrack on Crazy Taxi.
There was a lot of fuckery going on Crazy Taxi.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah.
Y'all didn't mention fucking speaking of Crazy Taxi, we talk about Simpsons Hit and Run.
I was about to say I was trying to think of that. I was like,
Simpsons Hit and Run was
crazy.
We had some ignorant ass games when we was little.
We did.
What was that South Park game? That South Park game
some of these games we should not have been. We should not have been playing some of these games.
There was a
I agree, Malcolm.
On the 64 I had that.
Crazy Taxi on the arcade was pretty fucking dope.
What was the
going up with Power Play?
Oh
no, it was that.
Oh my god, Power Play.
Yeah.
What was the game on N64 where you was handing out you were giving out newspapers?
Paperboy.
Yes.
That
was my shit.
But look, you can't bring up Paperboy without bringing up Bully.
Midnight Club or Midnight Run? Midnight Club had a banger soundtrack.
Midnight Club had a phenomenal one.
Fire. Yeah.
True Crime.
Streets of LA. Yeah.
The first True
planting
Crime
the
was better
drugs
than the
on
second
folks.
That was a good
drugs
one.
on people. No.
I just want to let y'all know this was not how the hell this show was supposed to go.
It doesn't matter.
The fact that we're all fucking geeks here is just freaking. It's amazing.
This is what makes Gentlemen Talk such a great fucking show. We can do this.
Well, how was it supposed to go? How was it supposed to go? What was y'all supposed to?
There's never really a script. Never really a script.
There's never a script.
Y'all did bring up the list of millionaire dumbasses, and I kind of want to hear this.
Well, so it's not a list. So all right. So to kind of give y'all, we have a segment called Dumbass Millionaires. So what that means is we do the same thing you guys do. We're on social media. We see things happen. So normally some dumbass athlete will do something, or it's dumb celebrity or whatever, and we will talk about them. When we first started this segment, Ja Morant was a repeat offender.
Elon Musk was talking about using his research and his finances to bring back to recreate dinosaurs. And we were like, bro, there's like 9 movies that tell you not to
do that. I just watched one the other day. Like, stop. What are you doing?
So wait, so would this extend to like the millionaires' families? Because my honorable mention right now would be Rasheed Rice's mama. Like, how you get caught on a Ring doorbell cam stealing a package? How the fuck does that happen to you?
Yeah, I put that video in the chat. Yeah, I put that video in the chat.
Yeah, that was about a month ago. I seen that. I'm just like, now wait a minute.
I think our last dumbass millionaire segment was probably over the summer. What's the Chiefs player?
Rasheed Rice. Yeah, he was wilding out, and then his mama was like, you know what? I'm gonna show him where you got it from. I'm gonna steal this package off his doorstep. Like, come on, mama. Because she had on the Mama Rice jersey. Like, you can't even change clothes from
that's what made it worse.
That's what made it worse.
So we got segments on our show. Outlaw has Outlaw Unhinged, where he goes
exactly what it sounds like.
He's going whatever he feel like, you know.
GQ has the Real Talk segment where we pull some real life discussions and we actually talk about it. I have the crossover where it's somebody describe the crossover because I don't even know how to describe the shit.
It's very easy. The crossover is very simple. DJ Micah B is a DJ, and it's just like when you switching over to crossfader. He takes two things that are basically not really related and somehow makes them related.
Yeah. So hold on. I got a crossover. A Marvel starting 5 NBA team.
That is low key fire, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You know, you got to have Hulk as a center.
Yeah, you got to get Hulk in the paint.
Anybody want to start with this? Because I can't start with this.
Are we doing heroes and villains?
The point guard.
Yeah, anybody in Marvel.
So be clear, the point guard is Spider-Man.
I was just about to say Spider-Man got to be the point guard.
You got to be the point. You got to be the point.
Flash got to be the 2.
I could say either.
Whoa! We said Marvel, right?
We said Marvel, not DC. So I will say, if Spider-Man is not the point guard, it would have to be Doctor Strange.
I am going with
Audition.
Y'all might laugh at this.
I'm just saying he would be
shooting guard. Shooting guard. I'm going with Hawkeye.
Oh yeah.
No, you know
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Shooting.
I got a
shooting.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
We need Nightcrawler at the point guard.
Need who at the point guard?
Nightcrawler. I thought about him.
I can see that. I mean, okay.
I'm not
mad at it.
I'm putting Thanos in the paint. I'm putting Thanos in the paint. I'm gonna lie.
Thanos and Hulk are 4 and 5.
Yeah, so
I mean, shit, ain't nobody scoring.
On my team, they're 4 and 5, and I'm going with traditional. I'm going with traditional teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
So if I do that based off of your logic, then I'm gonna put Thor at the 3.
Oh, I can see that.
That's a good one.
And I'm gonna put if Spider-Man is my 1, then I want Tony Stark as my 2.
Okay.
You gotta have a floor general. I feel like Tony Stark's more of a floor general.
No. I want his ego. I want his ego shooting threes. I want his ego shooting. That's what I want. I don't want him distributing. I want him shooting.
The best.
Now that was just like some red. That was like a random off the top. Now,
yeah.
I want Captain America as my coach.
You know what?
I want Professor X as my coach. Nope.
Oh yeah.
Or I want Reed Richards as my coach.
He has to be the coach.
He can read minds exactly. Hold on. And not only can he read minds, but he can also like link other people's minds together. So like he can have my team playing with synergy without ever even saying anything. So that's why he's gonna be my coach.
I want Beast as my coach.
Ooh, I see what you're doing there, brother. I see what you're doing.
Yeah,
I see what you're doing there, brother.
Yeah.
So we building the franchise over here, and I like it. That's why I said I want Captain America as my coach, and I want Reed Richards as my GM.
That boy said Nick Fury as coach.
Nah, Nick Fury is the GM.
I need Nick Fury to go out there and recruit some niggas, man.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I want Black Panther as my 3. I just feel like
I was thinking the same thing.
I just feel like he can ball. If it was a real person, he could ball.
Yeah, he could ball and pop the ball with his fucking claws. I'm just bullshit. I just had to say it. One time.
Them claws gonna be good on defense. Like, he gonna be a
that's all right. Because you know what? Because I want Wolverine as my 6th man.
Wolverine can play the Dennis Rodman role.
I feel like the dirtiest player in the league would probably be Killmonger. He'd be the dirtiest nigga in the league.
Nah, it'd be Sabretooth. It'd be Sabretooth.
So I'm trying to figure out
how. Vision at the 3. Vision at the 3 is real good Move.
Ant-Man at 5. I don't like that.
Ant-Man at 5.
Ant-Man versatile. Ant-Man could be a big 5, or he could be a stretch 5.
But he can.
That's actually smart.
He can only be big
Magic Johnson.
so long, and then he falls asleep for like 3 days. Like
that's cool. I'm gonna only use him in the playoffs. It's cool.
So basically, what you're saying, he's Joel Embiid, not playing any.
And I'm cool with that.
No back to backs. But see, my problem with Wolverine though, and that's my
Deadpool
guy.
As 6-man. Okay,
he's only 5'3".
That's fine.
Yeah, he's 5'3".
That's fine. You know who else was short? You know who else was shorter playing amongst giants at one point in time? Ben Wallace.
Ooh, that's a good point.
So don't do my man Logan like that.
Yeah, that's a good point. He could probably.
You know who's currently doing that in the modern era? Bam Adebayo.
Yeah.
So it's
Bam
okay.
is underrated. Bam is.
You don't have to be a 7-footer to be effective in the paint. You just got to be smart. Yeah. I ain't saying.
But Wolverine is not smart.
He's aggressive.
Who do we point guard was going to be?
Oh, we thought Spider-Man, Doctor Strange. Cause I see what you're doing with the mirror dimension there. Like
they got to guard. Be coming out of nowhere. Has to guard the Flash. They got to guard the Flash from DC. So it's gonna be. We don't need somebody.
Oh, we're going Marvel versus DC.
DC.
Yeah. Who else they gonna play?
I stepped out for 2 minutes. How the fuck did this become Marvel versus DC?
You know what? That's fine.
Well, because he's right. Who are they gonna play against? I like that.
I just feel like the most OP nigga is gonna be.
God damn, they can play against the Monstars. I don't know.
They can play against Capcom. Apparently,
Here's the thing, though. I still on the DC side. I still make Flash the 2. But either way, Quicksilver on Flash. Quicksilver's muting that all out. So
I'm gonna stop you right there. Quicksilver's kind of ass.
Yeah, Quicksilver.
I think he meant to say Groot, not Root, but
no.
He meant to say Groot.
You said Flash is faster than Quicksilver?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, no. He is.
No way.
Yes,
Flash has
no way. Go look at some
way
of the
better feats of fucking speed. Flash fucking went so fast. He went to the future and went back into the future. I mean, back to the past. Like
y'all have to look up. So maybe I'm just a little bit current because these current Quicksilver feats that are happening in the comics right now, like what
happened now? Does the dad finally love him?
Oh goddamn!
Daddy finally came back with some milk.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
But no. So basically, Quicksilver created so many after images of himself that I forgot exactly what he was trying to do, but he ended up like outrunning time itself. Flash cannot outrun time. Like Flash can't outrun time.
He time traveled. He literally time traveled.
He literally time traveled though.
I mean, that's running through time. That's running through time.
Yes, because the speed, because when he tapped into the Speed Force, it was on and popping. Like he could damn near do anything.
Speed Force for a while.
So I gotta go back and find the panels, but basically they explained it to where Quicksilver ran into a completely different dimension that didn't even exist, that was outside of time because he outran time. He didn't just
I'm
run.
Gonna say this: while Quicksilver's in a different dimension, Flash can go back in time and fuck your mom and make sure you're never born. That's how.
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying, Mel. Like, and then Wanda even said that Quicksilver is unlimited. Like that's gonna be the problem. Like he's saying, Flash has limits. He will eventually reach a limit. Quicksilver is always ever evolving because he's a mutant.
Yeah, well, Flash's limit is the fact that he's still a human at the end of the day.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He gets old. He gets old, and he basically dies.
No, he cannot outrun time. He can run through time. He cannot outrun time. He can barely.
My biggest issue with Flash is like if you look at like all the villains he has, like yes, he has like Reverse Flash and Dr. Zoom. But like a lot of his villains are regular niggas with like fucking gadgets, and like somehow they be hitting this nigga. Like,
hey, Mirror Man be fucking him up.
Yeah, like how's the nigga with the fucking freeze?
Hey. We don't even need to go that deep because Arrow fucked him up time and time again, bro. We don't even need to go that deep.
That's true.
Arrow did the fucking ice, whatever the ice guy was. I forget his name all the time.
Captain Cold.
There we go. Captain Cold was fucking his shit up. Froze his ankle one time and fucked his shit up. Mm-hmm.
I do agree that
Captain Boomerang, bro, a regular ass dude with some gadgets was whooping the Flash ass.
Australian nigga whoop your ass.
I'm sorry.
Let's put some respect on Australia's name. You see the monster gauntlet they got to fight down there with them insects.
You see what the kind of spiders they got.
They would have whooped mine.
First of all, if I take off running and you say, "Come back here, mate," and throw a goddamn boomerang at me,
I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be real mad.
I'm gonna be mad.
I am going with the opinion that Quicksilver should be better off going through time. Number one, if you really think about it, Flash is good at going through time, but if he goes too fast, he'll age. Quicksilver's not going to age doing that. So that Flash's his limit is his body. So yeah, I do believe that Quicksilver can reach a faster top speed, but I do believe that if they were to line up in the, I don't know, 3 galaxy race, I don't fucking know, whatever.
Like what would be their equivalent of 100-meter dash? Like
right.
Who can run around Earth? You know what? I know who can run around the globe the fastest. That's what it would have to be.
Yep.
They did
5 times. You gotta be 5 times.
Yeah, it's gotta be 5 times.
You gotta be 5 times. Yeah.
I think I don't know. Let's see.
That's wicked.
Boy, doing the research. Go ahead.
That's how we can go. That's the most beautiful thing about how we're able to do this, and it still comes up with a structured ass show. It's brilliant.
And it is not structured. It might seem like it, everybody, but trust me, it ain't.
Hey, the mission was accomplished.
It was accomplished. That's not true. LOL. Read the current Flash comic.
That might be fair. I do not read a whole lot of DC comics. No. I'm talking about the Quicksilver comics, like the
That man said Flash outran death and time and ran in space.
Now see this and right. Well, I don't know if he dies, but he does get extremely hurt.
He dies.
This is saying he cannot outrun time, but he does. He takes that suit off, he dies, but he can run in space, and I don't think Quicksilver's done that. So that's fair.
He ain't got to. Wanda could put him in a bubble, and he good.
Yeah,
he got a whole sister.
That's just powerful as shit, though.
Yeah,
that's arguably one of the most powerful families ever. Like, bro, your daddy is Magneto, and then you got you got Wanda, arguably one of the most powerful characters, period, when she taps into chaos magic. Like, that's fucking wicked.
Yeah. And then you got
fucking Quicksilver who can do just all kinds of other shit. Like, that's a scary ass trio.
And then y'all forgetting about Polaris.
Yeah.
She's pretty scary too. Maybe not on the same pale as Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch, but
no, because her power kind of mirrors Magneto's just a little bit more so than like Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch being completely polar, no pun intended, opposites of what power he has.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Okay. It's a good little segment.
That's the way it goes, and it was educational. It wasn't a barbershop conversation.
No,
for sure.
It wasn't aggressive. Nobody was ready to come to blows. It was there were valid points made across the board within the chat as well, because the chat is always cooking on Gentleman's Talk. That's always a thing. The chat is always cooking. Like they keep the cast iron hot around here.
So you mentioned barbershop conversation, and I can't hesitate. Right, barbershop conversation. Right.
Oh God.
What is the biggest level of disrespect that you would allow? Like in front of your woman, but not pertaining to your woman. You and your girl out at a restaurant. What's the most disrespectful shit a motherfucker can pull off?
Without
we're not talking about law enforcement or you're your mom. Like it's a regular motherfucker in passing. What's the most disrespectful shit they can do?
Without you putting hands on him.
Like y'all are both unarmed.
But you're saying the biggest that they can pull off without you putting hands
before you formally check them. Before you can't play it off. You can't. Oh man, it's all good. You can't play it off. Like you gotta check them on the side.
Stepping on my Jordans. That's it.
That's the line. That's what I was thinking. Stepping on my shoes is like okay.
Honestly, for me, like the most disrespectful thing, and it depends on what day of the week it is. I'm gonna be real about that. It's when you stare in a fucking hole in my soul.
Oh yeah, that's
like I'm one of them people. Like I do not like motherfuckers just looking at me just to be looking at me. Like you have to have a purpose. So if me and my girl is out and if she points it out like, hey, such and such been looking at you for like, and I'm like, bro, like it bothers me. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? Like you keep looking, you ain't said shit. You just looking at me with that look where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to thump you in your nose or something.
I think somebody needs to tell Melvin the rules here. Because it's before you spit on me.
I'm spit in my direction.
You remember how we were talking about racing death? You could be racing to death.
Like, I guess what's that line, right?
Yeah,
like, what's that line? Like, what is the line?
Completely over the line.
Spit is over the line.
Spit is way over the line.
That's way past the line. It's like me out like in a restaurant, I might like put you through.
Yeah, you spit on me, it's game time.
Boy type
yeah,
shit.
like but like if I'm having a really good day and like somebody looking at me, I'm gonna let it go. But if I'm not having a good day and I'm out with the wife and you keep looking at me, yeah, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to say something because it just I don't know. It's just a weird thing to me. Like I wish I could explain it better, but it probably is because of my other job too. Like when people look at you, there's levels of intentions involved in the way they look at you. And my job at one point in time was literally to identify tendencies of human beings to figure out if I need to attack them or not. So when you're staring at me, you're showing me a level of intention that I don't really like.
Yeah.
And then don't let my kids be with me because now it's even more heightened. It's on some Wolverine type shit now. Like my senses are very much heightened if we're out and about and you start looking. Now I'm really thinking the most illest of ill intentions, even though you could be innocent. But you keep looking at me.
So mine would have to be you knocking something out my hands or like off my table. Like what I'm saying, I'm not saying like you smack it out my hand. I'm saying no. I'm saying like you're just not aware of your body and your movements. Like you're walking past my table and you bump my drink off the table. I'm gonna have to look at you kind of crazy, and I might say something to you, but I'm not gonna put hands on you for that. But no, not you just walking up and like intentionally smack some on my hands. Like that's way past the line too. But I'm
then I'm gonna hit you. You gonna catch this plate.
So like, not being aware of yourself, like bumping into me or whatever, because you just having way too much fun and you knock my cup out my hand. It's like, come on, bro, watch out.
I'm gonna say something that a lot of y'all can probably understand. When you go out on a Friday or Saturday night, you got a club, restaurant, what have you, bitch be packed. You want to order a drink at the bar. If you cut me in the fucking line at the bar, I'm gonna fucking say something.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
There is a level of bar etiquette that must be taking place when the bar is
like, if you see me leaning on the bar trying to get the fucking bartender attention, and you fucking get in front of me, I'm gonna have to say something.
Yep.
Yeah.
The drink already costs $40 fucking. Don't fucking piss me off even more, goddamn it.
Exactly.
So I think that. So for me, I'm 6'2", 260, 265, something like that, right? So I'm not huge. But if it's a crowd of people, if it's 10, 20 people, you're going to see the big ass black dude, right? People that either bump into me or like don't see me coming or try to ignore the excuse me. That shit is like, bro, like I will bump into you, bro. I will move you out the way. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, you didn't see me, you didn't hear me, you didn't like get the fuck out of my way. Let me get my space. Let me get through here. Yeah. Let me do what I gotta do. Like, stop pretending like you're not at home. You're in public. It's people out here. Get the fuck out of my way. I hate that shit.
Yeah, I do legitimately. Like, I do have a problem with people who don't have manners. Like that shit do bother me. Like and because to me it takes no effort to say something like excuse me. It really don't. It takes zero effort to just say excuse me. Like and you get them rude ass people and exactly what Gifted said because I ran into a situation like that before. We out and about and a motherfucker walked past and like bumped my chest and shit and didn't say anything and I'm like hold the fucking phone.
what
look,
Mel said.
First
There
of
is
all,
an etiquette to fucking urinals.
yes,
Mel,
there is a urinal rule.
If it's 6 urinals.
Nah, come on, bro.
That's wild.
Urinals,
come on.
You go to 1,
Like
3, and 6. Don't why the fuck you? I'm at 2 and you over here at 3. Like, no, nigga, go to the one over there. There's a whole free one over there.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
it had the nerve to
But
have
no, but it's the
conversation.
truth though. So,
And then have
so ladies,
conversation.
understand
Yeah,
this.
bro.
It had the
There
nerve
is a
to
rule.
have
Like,
conversation.
listen, if we like, I'm gonna give you the best example in the fucking world, and outlaw. Everybody on this panel except Gifty gonna understand this. If we go to motherfucking Buc-ee's and go to the bathroom,
Yep.
and you pissing next to me in the urinal, we boxing.
We boxing.
It's 50 urinals in that motherfucker.
Hundreds of the motherfuckers.
Like, there's at no point in time should we ever be next to each other. There better be a minimum of 3 urinals between us.
And then my thing about it is, like, I know people are gonna say
you gotta cover your meat. I shouldn't be fucking walking in and you over there fucking Captain America just pissing. Like, no, nigga, like, I don't want to see that shit. Like, you gotta fucking
no. And so I know some people that don't know what Buc-ee's is. They're gonna say, "Oh, well, what if it's just packed?" No, because then you got your own little private stall that's like concrete. Like, you can go in your own private stall and do that. Like, there are way too many options at Buc-ee's for you to ever. Like, I don't give a fuck if whoever you think is the biggest pop star, the biggest artist is in town, and everybody goes to that Buc-ee's. Everybody will be able to not be next to each other in that bathroom. Like, that's it.
Big fast.
That's it.
Yeah. Big fast.
No, it's the truth. Like, that is a serious fucking problem. Like, bro, like, that is like, and it's the same concept whether you doing a number 1 or a number 2. Motherfucker, don't take a shit next to me.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear you.
I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you grunting. Like, no.
I don't want to hear that. I'm gonna stop you right there.
I don't want to hear that.
Personally, I don't shit in public. Like, just I don't care.
I was about to say,
I don't care how fucking bad my fucking stomach bubbling. I'm not shitting in the fucking public restroom.
Unless it's Buc-ee's. That's my only caveat. Unless it's
I don't even shit at work. I'll be at work for 10 fucking hours and never shit. Fucking stomach fucking doing flips and turns. I'm not trying
to have fucked up bowels when I'm in my 60s. So I just learned there's you know.
I gotta go.
Listen, I carry a kit. I carry a kit with me, so it's got Lysol. I got wipes. I got all the shit. Like, I don't just sit booty bone naked on no damn public seat. We don't do that. Absolutely not. You ain't. I don't know what kind of COVID-26 you motherfuckers got going on, but it ain't finna be on me. So
if you have your pants down to your knees at the urinal,
bro,
yeah, nah.
Even when I was
great, bro. Like, what are you doing,
bro? We all saw this shit, bro. Like, when I was a kid and I saw another kid, I was like, bro, what is happening right now? Like, we're at the urinal, and why is your pants by your ankles while you taking a piss? Like, what's really happening right now? Like,
you don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that.
You don't got.
It's got a zipper, my boy. Just pull your pee through the zipper. Like, what is happening right now?
Not the pee.
But no, back to the public shitting though. My issue with that too is, like, I like my toilet paper a certain kind of way. Like, I know that mass industrial buying bulk toilet paper they be having at fucking offices and gas stations. That shit is fucking like negative ply. You fucking wipe your ass, I'm gonna fucking stick my finger in your ass.
The boy said negative ply.
That shit. I'm just y'all know how fucking see through that fucking paper.
It is so true.
Gotta wrap around your hand about 10 times before we get double ply.
You got to be careful because you might
give yourself a prostate exam.
Yeah.
Negative ply is the comment of the night so far.
Welcome to what happens with my with Outlaw being unhinged. That's what happens.
Negative
ply. Like, I gotta say, the worst toilet paper in the world is fucking school toilet paper. That shit was
that's not toilet paper. That's recycled notebook paper.
Yeah, and especially going back to Robert E. Lee, the locker room toilet paper. Like, bro, no.
Yeah. Listen, I've been using wipes for a long time. I'm bougie. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But
I use dude wipes, Charmin wipes. Don't give a damn.
Niggas couldn't shit at school. They call your ass out. You in there? Oh, he in there shitting.
Here's the thing, Mo. Here's the thing. I get your point about not washing your hands. I get it, but I'm not crashing out on you because I don't want your nasty ass hands on me. So I get your point, but I'm not gonna fight you because nah. Like, I don't want your disease, booty butt ridden hands all over me. Nah.
What you got booty crumbs all over them hands.
Exactly. Like, no.
I'll say this about bartenders. I can't stand bartenders who fucking like touch the rim of your fucking glass with their hands. Like,
oh yeah, nah. I might pull you across the bar and smack you.
Hey, John, no, that's big facts.
Why did you have the best bathrooms? The fuck you had going on in there?
Because the locker room had the best bathroom because the locker rooms were the newest. Like they added on to the building.
That's fair. We still big ganders over here, but I guess that's fair.
I mean, y'all are one of the worst high schools in the.
That was Houston Lee they was talking about, but nice try.
Lee, but not right.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
It was. They just couldn't because they couldn't
send y'all the video.
I've seen the video you're referring to. They don't have a picture of Houston Lee because Houston Lee don't exist no more. That's why it's a different school. Because you know what else?
It said Lee College, Lee High School in Baytown.
No, they didn't. They said Lee High School in Houston.
You have to send. You don't have to send that proof.
No, we had a whole conversation in our family chat about it. It literally said Lee High School in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, Houston, Texas.
Like, don't miss me with that. All right. And you can't talk. You went to one of the most racist high schools in the fucking state. Went to Barbers Hill, so stay over there. You don't even let black people have dreads over there.
Right. They still gotta be walking around with freedom papers over there. I'm not trying to hear that.
Having long hair. Why are we over here having long hair? Cut it.
Why does it matter?
It's a distraction.
No, it's not, because when you go to
white, it's only a distraction if you're an idiot ass nigga. That's what I'm gonna say.
Look. I'm gonna say this now. I had a bald fade all through high school. Don't even lie. I ain't talking about that shit.
You can't. And
brother, that's why your ass is bald now.
Nah. Yeah,
shine bright like a diamond. Come on.
Say to anybody.
Where has my hairline gone? Where could it be?
He might want to put the hat back on because now that damn solar eclipse hitting the top of that head.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
That boy over there hat fishing like Neo.
Oh shit!
How you get catfish with a hat on?
I didn't know you was bald. Hey, it's okay.
Right. You know, that is the thing. A lot of my homies said, like on dating apps, if a nigga got a hat on in every picture, it's a red flag.
Good thing I know.
Oh, so Mike is a walking red flag because Mike got a lot of pictures out there with him DJing with a hat on.
Hat, beanie, bandana.
I always got a hat and sunglasses because
bandana too.
Hey, listen, and they might as well call sunglasses a red flag because that's all the fuck I wear is sunglasses when I leave this house.
Shit, you got to in Texas. The fuck?
He said we just jealous. Right. No, I'm not jealous. Listen.
I'm not jealous. We ain't jealous.
Listen,
no, they are.
I applaud my bald brothers because you there. I still got hair, and my hairline is not doing what Stephen A. Smith hairline is doing, so I'm gonna keep this hair.
Yeah, no, all respect to my bald niggas, but like the niggas who are balding, stop it. Cut the shit off.
If you balding, and your hairline is running away from you, be like Elsa and let it go.
Yeah. Let that shit go.
Go ahead and just
you see that hats and shades, you are a serial killer. And yet these hoe ass niggas keep playing with me. You better tell them.
And Jonelle got a whole ass profile picture with a hat on right now.
You know, I wasn't gonna be the one to say it.
But that's my dog.
Oh, shit.
So Jonelle, you have the equation.
Well, he a hat and shades. So
let me find out Jonelle be on this Joe Goldberg type shit. Sorry, if you ain't watched the show, you don't know the.
If you ain't watching, you won't.
Like
if you ain't seen you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh shit, man! This is what I love about Wednesdays, man. We can do wild and exotic shit like this, and that'd be great. So I'm gonna start with Mr. Gent down there, man. Give us your closing thoughts.
Hey man, great show. Always a great show every Wednesday. Thank y'all for tuning in the chat over there. Yeah, I got it live. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And y'all have a great, blessed week. See y'all next week on Wednesday.
I'm going to pivot. I'm going to go to Mr. Noble on that for the closing thoughts and feelings and words. So by all means, promote your show as well, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. So great show. Thanks for having us. Yes, Moving the Chains. We are on Wednesdays as well. We are on Twitch. So I am at Drawber Noble. I'm gonna say I like the girl dad hat. That's gonna be my closing comment. I'm gonna need the plug on that. Kobe Bryant girl dads
I want
out
one
here.
of those, Mr. Jen. You got that shit on.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, these gentlemen here, real legit gentlemen.
We a little outlandish, but you know,
a little bit. All right, I'll take that.
Outlaw, what you got?
Shit, great show. We was all over the place, but that's what we do on Wednesdays. Tune in next week. We got a round of 32 coming up that I cooked up myself. It's gonna be Halloween themed. Can't wait for y'all to chime in the chat and let us know what y'all think about it. It's gonna be some hot takes and hurt feelings, but fuck it, we want to see what is the number one Halloween horror movie.
Mm-hmm. DJ Michael B, talk to him.
Well, first of all, thank you, Moo, because I definitely was going to bring that up. I'm happy you brought that up. Tomorrow, PVT early show at 12:30 Pacific Standard Time. Early show.
Shit, early, boy. I'm going to still be at work.
Yeah, very early.
Like 2 o'clock?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much 2 o'clock. Yeah.
Moo said, great show, fellas. We appreciate that. But y'all already know what it is. Y'all keep following us, keep liking, keep subscribing. Want to give a shout out to Gifted, Mr. Noble. We appreciate y'all coming on. Y'all vibe, man. Y'all got a good vibe, and we like to have a welcoming vibe on here. So I'm happy y'all got to come in. Just kick it with us one time. We will definitely be returning the favor soon. So y'all make sure and look out for that next crossover. As far as that, I have nothing else to say. How many of y'all in here are girl dads real quick? Let me know. How many of y'all are girl dads?
No,
all of y'all are hoes. Okay, moving on.
We know. Come back. The crazy thing is,
get that fucking finger down. We know you a hoe.
As soon as I have my second daughter, he's like, "Oh, you hoeing? I know you want a boy so bad." I'm like, "Yeah, my bad." But the hat is from Fatherhood Studios. That's what it is. Fatherhood Studios.
But I'm done.
Yeah, no, I know. I've seen them. I've seen some of that stuff on the IG. But Gifted, man. Final thoughts for the day.
Final thoughts. Thank y'all for having us. Gentlemen's Talk. So I started a group of brothers called the Gentlemanhood back in 2007 when I came to college. So when I heard gentleman, I'm like, nigga, it's already the red carpet's already laid out for me. You know. I am a boy dad, proud boy. I got twins, 2 boys. So
I'm gonna pray for you, brother.
Huh?
I'm gonna pray for you.
Oh, they're 11. I'm past all the crazy shit.
Oh, okay.
Well, most of the crazy shit.
Most of it. They ain't got the high school yet.
They ain't got the high school yet.
You about to enter the middle school phase.
But I'm teaching them how to save money now. They know how to drive and they know how to fight. So that's pretty much all the fuck ups. You know, I can't put the condom on for them, but I've done everything else. I can't do that for them. Yeah, man. I look forward to chopping it up with y'all fellas in the future. And y'all are always welcome on Moving the Chain.
Absolutely,
man. Outstanding. The round table was on and popping tonight. Big major shout outs to Gifted and Noble. It's good to see my brother on the screen. Me and Noble do talk a lot outside of this. We just talk about random outlandish things. He'll call me out of the blue, and then it's a 45-minute conversation about life, and that's just how it goes. Appreciate my brothers as per usual. Hey, chat, y'all never let us down. Y'all was on and popping. Y'all was on fire. We love y'all. Y'all know y'all keep the strong. Hey, listen, it is a strong pink because y'all know I support the titties around here. All right, I am a big supporter of titties, and that's exactly.
Wednesday,
it is a breast cancer awareness shirt. All right, just letting y'all. Okay, you know, we'll talk about. Never mind. Shut up. I'm gonna keep it together right now. Yeah, tune in to PVT tomorrow, early show. Friday, the best damn football show on the internet, Inside the Huddle, is going to be on and popping. It's a lot of shit going on. We got trades going down in the NFL. So you know them boys going to be cooking per usual. And then we right back in this thing Monday with a recap of all this crazy shit that happened at the beginning of the NBA season already, along with this investigation that's about to happen with the Philadelphia 76ers and Joel Embiid and his punk-ass knees. So that's all coming to a head before long. So as per usual, man, we love y'all hanging out with this panel of outlandish gentlemen. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we are
motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can if you love it.